Hey everyone. Man, what in the world? Have you ever had a day? I have had a day. I want to tell you about it, okay? So first of all, see these braids? This is day 6 and they are still rocking. I love them. So, and then got the little wooden boot earrings in. So, today I met with I have a virtual assistant. She is about to go on maternity leave next month. So we are like hustling to get everything done. I'm trying to get where I have that Mexico retreat announced, that smart beaches that I'm wanting to do. But I have got to get a refund policy and it's got to be in writing from the hotel and everything. So that's what my holdup is there, is just gotta get something in writing. Okay, so that's what I'm doing there, and that takes forever. Then see this shirt right here? I actually designed this. This right here came from Canva, but then I added all the other stuff to it. Anyways, this is one of my favorite shirts because it's all cotton. But we have these like emails that we send out to all the ladies that attend our Chicks in the Sticks events. So I had to work on that series and tweak some stuff. And then I realized that for us to finalize that email series that goes out to all the ladies that are doing Chicks in the Sticks, we have to have the freaking menu 100% planned. So I'm like, oh, David, that's like a huge deal because we have to do like a cost analysis of how much it's going to cost, because it's for larger groups and we have like 12 of those events. So got to sit down and put together the menu for our biggest event of our thing. Anyways, it usually takes a lot longer to do. Then what else did we do today? Okay, so my photographer friend came over. And I have a really cool new camera. Check this thing out. So this is called I don't even know what it's called. I don't know what it is. But this thing right here, I'll have like one of the little microphones, and then this thing, it moves around with me. So pumped about this thing right here. So we sit down and learned a whole bunch of like, I'm trying to be like a really cool vlogger with like better videos than just what my phone has. So I got that thing because I could jump up and down and the video still stayed nice and flat. So, and then I could choose if the video was up and down or across. So that's really freaking cool. So we worked on that, and then I had my husband pick me up a pizza. So like right here, it has this thing and it actually connects to my phone, and so it'll record, and that little thing right there keeps up with me. So have that. I think it's called a Osmo or DJO 3 or something. I don't know what it's called. It's called, I don't know what it is. But it even has like an extra lens in there for magnifying more stuff. I don't know. So I'm trying to learn how to do that. And then I got a teleprompter. We almost got to the teleprompter, and then I had a couple of phone calls come in, and we have this ambassador program with my trail versatility competition thing. Well, one of my ambassadors gave me a name and telephone number of this guy that's in Montana. So I had to call him about hosting. Well, then I had to explain everything about Country Tough Trail Versatility to him. So that takes a hot minute. Well, then this guy's, we're comparing who the heck we know. We know so many of the same people, and I was like, well, that's really cool. And he was just so happy that my trainer, Lee Hart, mentioned this guy by name in Montana. So that was kind of cool. And yesterday in the horse world, if you are not horse people, you won't know this person, but his name is Ken McNabb. I talked to Ken McNabb yesterday about my Country Tough Trail Versatility, and man, just things are going so fast, and those phone calls are like taking forever. And so like right now, I'm going through my phone calls. I have 27 phone calls, and I got through like 10. And then I was like, my husband's taking a shower because we got to go into town, because this fancy thing needs a micro disc to be able to work. And then I should be able to record on this, and then the videos go to my phone, and then be able to upload to social media. So I need to get that thing working. But one of the people that called me tonight was a gentleman to tell me that his wife passed away. And his wife was one of they've been married for 12 years. We've been open for 12 years, and they usually come here for Mother's Day. And that lady found out she had cancer, and she passed away six weeks later. And so I talked to him about how grateful I was to have gotten to meet that lady in her life, So I was just happy to be part of it. But man, talk about emotions, just like big emotion, sad emotion, but then like so grateful to have met that person, right? And then, I do business coaching for people. So the program I use, though, I got a killer price on this like computer program thing that I use that does, oh my God, I'm able to do my websites, my payment links, and all sorts of stuff are on there. I have online classes. Anyways, my stuff though, the thing that I have, I have a founder's account that one of my friends sold me, and it's unlimited, but other people are not able to get a founder's account. So my friend that has hired me to do some business for her, she needs a website. So I'm gonna build her a website, and then she wants to have this subscription for cheesecakes, okay? Cause she's like a bad mamma jamma baker. And she has a venue like ours. And so anyways, I found her something different, like a different program. And, my friend I'm gonna have to hang up on her. Hopefully I don't hang up on y'all. I'm trying to hang up on her. Okay. My friend that wants me to build the website's actually trying to call. But, I found her a cheaper program, so I've become an affiliate for them. Well then, I know. Somebody just said it was so fast, it'd be 6 weeks, yeah, for my friend that passed away. But anyways, I become not an ambassador. I become an affiliate for that program that I can build websites for like blue collar people, right? And I found a way better price. She was gonna have to pay $143 a month, but now I found something for $97. Well, I had a conversation with that company today. They called me. And I talked to them. They were overseas. They called me. It was 2:45 in the morning whenever they had me on this Zoom meeting with them. Not my 2:45, but their 2:45. And I was like, dude, we can have this later at my time or earlier my time. It doesn't have to be prime meeting time for me. So y'all don't have to be awake at 2:45 in the morning to talk to me. But they're wanting me to maybe be like somebody that advertises their stuff. And so they want me to maybe put a website together and make sure I can use the program well and all that. And I'm like, how the hell does this happen? I am a country girl wearing some wooden earrings with some dang cornrows in my hair. I talked to 2 people from a different country today. I talked to a dude from Montana. I emailed Ken McNabb today. And, I had my photographer friend come over so I can learn how to use this camera. And then I still don't have my own voicemails gone through. And then I found out that a lady that I just love and adore passed away. So, like, I'm going to have to take a break from my life because it's just so much emotions, And death is not always the enemy. And in her case, the pain come on so fast that, death was her friend. And I am, I'm always, whenever that's the situation, I am always grateful for death to come on, because I don't want anybody to be in pain, especially when it can't be fixed. Yeah. So, I'm just trying to go forward with those lessons in life of, you know, you're only here once, and you gotta do what the hell you want to do. If you want to do stuff with dogs or horses or little kids, or if you want to do stuff helping old people, if you want to learn how to cook, if you want to garden or hang out with chickens, whatever you want to do, for the love of God, do it. Do it. Like you might have the same thing happen to my friend Candace. Candace, her back was hurting, and she's like, my back's hurting. I might go to the doctor, and then find out that she had all sorts of cancer and passed away in 6 weeks. You know, you are just not given. You think you got more time than what you do, and you don't. None of us do. None of us have the amount of time that we think that we do. So get to getting stuff done and do things that you want to do. If your life is miserable, if you ain't happy, if you got a list of stuff that just like drags you down, get that stuff done so you can like live your life. So I have a clinic in April, and I think that thing's completely full. I've been working on some other things. I can't wait to announce those Mexico trips. You know what? Those 2 gentlemen, his name is Praveen and Devish. That's the 2 gentlemen I talked to today. Extremely techie gentlemen, both from India. But like, man, there's a lot of people that are so educated there. You know, I know there's a lot of people that do a lot of bad stuff, you know, that are always messing with people, but that's not the case with those. These guys have come up with a really cool system that I'm going to use to help my friend with her website. But they were like, what do you do with your business? You know, what's your business coaching thing? And so I don't think a lot of y'all know what I'm doing. I know several people have figured it out this month, because I've got all sorts of little side things that I'm doing for people. Ow. Hurt my back. So business coaching, okay, I won Missouri's Best Business Coach for 2025. You know what? I think I should give lessons over how to be a spaz. But here's what I do. I have a 2-day in-person. So if there are people that don't know what the heck they're doing with social media, or they got like an idea and they want to do stuff, or if they want to get a website, or they need to get some photos, or they want to write up content, figure out Facebook and all that, I do that. And I do a 2-day in person, because a lot of people, they need somebody to do it so freaking slow and low and just in person. So I have found that my greatest successes come from whenever people come here and do that with me in person. My bicep is looking good. Look at that. You can tell I've been working out. Anyway, so there's that one, and it don't even cost very much. It's like, I don't know if it's $5.95 or $6.95, but I let you stay in a cabin, because you come and do that whenever other people ain't here, right? So we can focus. You get 2 8-hour days from me. Then the other thing that I have is I have a 10-week online program. So what we do is we meet through Zoom, and then we go through, I've had people do this with personal goals and with business stuff, but we go through, what the heck are you trying to get done in 10 weeks, okay? And then we back that thing up to what you have to get done per week. And then we put things from what you want to get done to what you're going to get done, okay? And we're like, when are you going to do this? Well, then we set the goal, and then you have to meet with me through Zoom at least once a week. And then in the middle of the week, you have to send me a text message showing me that you're going forward. And then we grade you. And then at the end of the week, we go through and have a Zoom and be like, what worked, what didn't. And I will always do a 10-week project also, that it's something big, but it's doable. And then so we can bounce ideas back and forth. So that's my 10-week boot camp. So I got an in-person, I got a 10-week boot camp. And then I have people that just need to hire me to get stuff done for them, like social media posts or set their stuff up correctly, or fix a website, whatever, you know, but like general stuff. And so those are things that I do. I've made people's logos, all sorts of stuff. I've designed business cards. I've designed flyers, all that. Like, I can't believe I'm such a techie nerd. Oh, sorry. It's probably rude to somebody, but I don't really care. I still can't believe that that's stuff that I do. I didn't even mean to get to there, but it's just because, you know, for us to be successful, I had to learn how to do a million freaking things. And because I didn't have money to pay for anybody to do them, right? And now I have my master's in teaching, right? I also have a degree in biology with a minor in physics and a degree in criminal justice. Isn't that funny? Like, I ain't doing physics right now. You know, well, I do physics when I do archery. But now to have someone in the agriculture world that can like help people with that stuff and not charge a gazillion freaking dollars because other people like gatekeep, you know, I do that too. I'm way underpriced. Whenever I pay for people to tutor me over things, I pay anywhere from $200 to $400 an hour. That's what I have to pay to get the level of help that I need. And then my stuff, like I charge people, if they have me do it by the hour, it's $100. That freaking, the in-person thing, it goes down to like $50 an hour is what people are getting me here. But I know in person, I have to go way, way back. And I just feel guilty about teaching people basic stuff. But I know it's not basic to them, you know, because it wasn't basic to me at one time. And so I enjoy doing those. I will raise my prices after I have a few more success stories, you know. So, but I enjoy doing that because it's needed, especially in the agriculture business and in the horse world. You know, a lot of trainers ain't got enough. They're really good at training horses and they ain't good at the goofy stuff that I've gotten good at. So that's what the heck I've been up to. And what I need to be doing is mailing all these I got all these memberships. I think I got another 40 to print. I got people waiting on me, but I'm over here talking to dudes overseas and somebody that's connected to the Road to the Horse. Talking to that guy, he sent me his magazine cover, and I felt kind of guilty because he sent me the magazine that he was on. I sent him the 8 magazines I was on. and I told him, I was like, I got a goal of being on the cover of a magazine weighing less than 200 pounds, you know? So I don't want him to think that I think I'm all that, because I ain't all that. I'm a goofy girl on a mule. And anyways, so that's what the hell I've been up to, is like everything. I feel completely behind, and that's okay. So I've been getting my husband got me a miniature tea kettle. So this was nice. You have one of these in my office now for all of my drinks, because I have gotten addicted to Harney and Son tea, and the most popular tea in the world it's hot cinnamon. And there's another word, spice, hot cinnamon spice. And it is clove, cinnamon, and orange peel. And then, okay, this right here is goofy. I have you can't see it. I have a little refrigerator in here, but it's not one of the ones that you would put in a dorm. But a bag of ice don't fit in there because the bag of ice is too big. And then I couldn't put a standard cup, but I can put jars. So I filled up like a whole bunch of jars with ice and put lid on there, and then put it into the freezer. So then I've got ice for my drinks, which it's already melted. So, and then I have found myself oddly addicted to the Prime Bites freaking brownies. They're protein brownies. So I've been living off of those a little bit. So excited to get my car. Julie, somebody just said they're so excited to get my car. I'm going to be excited when I mail the damn thing so I can take it off my list of stuff to do. I just got to stop talking to famous people every dang day and people across seas and stuff. So, And then David's got to take me into Walmart tonight. He had to go take a shower because he smells like exhaust because he's been welding all day. So that's what I've been up to. Let me think here. I can't even see what I'm doing the rest of this week. I think we're going to go for Valentine's Day. We're going to go junking. And we're going to eat at Bucky's gas station. That's my big thing is we're going to go to Springfield because I want to find I've been watching these people on TikTok going freaking to like Salvation Army and all this stuff and find the cutest thing is almost everybody spray paints everything gold and it looks so freaking good. And that's all I want to do is go junking for a day and chill out and try to breathe. But I gotta get these dang memberships mailed out. So that's what I've been doing here. I'll show you around. Okay. By the way, if you know anybody that wants to come to my all-around cowgirl or my Chicks in the Sticks, you should have them sign up. I've got to hit people up. So here's my piano bar. I got some drinks here. Got my brownies. Got my cups up here. Look, do you see what that's? Oh, you can't read it. It says whiskey and bourbon. I got to get my alcohol in here. I got peanut M&Ms because I hate them, but my husband loves them, and so I won't eat them. But he'll come and visit me because I got his M&Ms in here. I didn't put them in his office because he would just eat them way too damn fast. And over here, there's that refrigerator I was telling you about. And then here, this is what I'm talking about. This is what fits in there. I got jars with the ice in it so I can have ice for my drinks. And I totally stocked my fridge. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. Pepsi for my husband. Alani and some sparkling water. I've been mixing half Alani and half of a sparkling water together. And then I don't get the jitters from drinking too much Alani, which I have a weird addiction for that. And I've been saving my cans because I'm going to take the rounded part off and the bottom part and this part right here. I am going to put that on the outside of some horse obstacles and wrap the whole obstacle in that. So, all right, that's what the heck I've been doing. I told my husband, I was like, I need help getting started on the memberships because some people came and picked theirs up in person and then other people did not. And so I just feel like a little bit confused. And I was like, and then I got a ton to print and I've got to order more. So I just need to get started. And then we've got to go and take them to the post office, but it's heavy. And so I've got to have different stamps for different sizes. Like, is there 2 membership cards in here? Is there 2 rule books? Is there just a card, So I've got to have different stamps for different scenarios. I think maybe that's what's keeping me from like just getting it done. But I am living in something called the perpetually behind. I am perpetually behind right now. But I love what I'm doing. And you know what? I've got one more fancy trainer that I told him I would send stuff to, and he's in Idaho. I'm going to go to Walmart, get that dang micro disc, and then come back and email that guy in Idaho. And then I'm going to have to calm because my brain is going 150 freaking miles per hour. All right. I got to get back to my ice water baths. I've been wanting to do that. I mean, we got sick and then it got way too cold to be outside. It was like dangerously cold. And now I am running just wide open. And yeah. So Mexico retreats. It's going to be called Smart Beaches. I am just waiting on the refund policy so everything has to be so solid. So solid whenever I am dealing with taking people to another country, and then people get sick, and I've just got to have all of those things. I've got to have proof, and it's got to be in writing. It's got to be in emails. I got to be able to find it. I've got to be able to have a contract for people, you know. Just, I was hoping to have had the Mexico retreats announced to y'all 2 weeks ago. I have about 20 people that have emailed me, said that they would be interested, but I haven't quoted them on prices or what the heck we're doing. So as soon as I can get that freaking done. Oh, I ordered hats yesterday. I ordered 12 hats, and oh my God. So we have CT2V, that's my competition series, have some of that ordered. Then I have Smart Chicks, which is my in-person homesteading thing. I ordered some of those. I ordered some that say Von Holten Ranch, right? Those are, of course, those are a no-brainer. Then Chicks in the Sticks, that's what this shirt right here goes with, is our all-inclusive camping trip for women. And then, I don't know if I told y'all this the other day, I ordered 3 crazy ones. One says, y'all need groundwork, okay? If you're not a horse person, it's a lot funnier if you're a horse person, because like you do groundwork on something being naughty before you get on there. So you're like, y'all need groundwork. And then the other one says, well, shit. And it's spelled SHEEYIT. Shit. I think that's going to be funny. And then the other one says cowgirl code. And underneath it, it says shoot, shovel, and shut up. I think I'm funny. I think those are going to sell so freaking good. So, but we're just practicing with colors and with fonts. And I told my hat person, like, just load me up with weird stuff so I can see what works and doesn't work. And so that's what I've been doing. All right. Y'all have a wonderful night. I think my husband's waiting for me outside. I might talk him into going to Taco Bell and get me a bean burrito. I need to like not do that, but it's not the end of the world. All right. Y'all have a wonderful night. I still cannot believe these braids have been in for 6 days. I don't want to take them out. I love them. Okay. Talk to y'all later. Have a good night.